In 2022, generative AI suddenly broke into the public consciousness. For the first time, millions of people were interacting with advanced models using simple, natural language. Analysis from forecasting groups like Epoch AI suggests that by 2030, this technology will be a key component in every facet of our interaction with computers and mobile devices. But for lawmakers drafting policy today, the next 5 years are a black box. No one knows if this integration will lead to broad economic gains or severe industrial displacement. The UK government is attempting to map that uncertainty using 5 core variables: capability, access, safety, use, and geopolitics. Researchers adjusted these variables to create 5 engineered worst-case scenarios. These simulations explicitly avoid the most favorable outcomes to focus exclusively on identifying where our current systems are most vulnerable. The first stress test is AI disappoints. In this timeline, the technological scaling laws of the early 2020s hit a wall. Models remain limited to basic tasks and are still too prone to mistakes and hallucinations to be trusted with high-stakes reasoning. When the technology fails to live up to the hype, the market reacts. Widespread disinvestment triggers a wave of startup bankruptcies and a financial crisis. While this timeline avoids the threat of a rogue superintelligence, the resulting technological stagnation actively slows global economic progress for years. The second simulation is AI disrupts the workforce. Here, the world never reaches a generalized human-level intelligence. Instead, highly effective specialized tools are deployed widely to automate large sectors of the economy. Businesses reap rewards from increased productivity, but the public faces rising unemployment and poverty. By 2030, this triggers rampant social backlash, including protests and industrial action. This simulation proves that a system can be technically safe and follow every instruction, yet still cause severe societal destabilization if its economic efficiency isn't managed. The AI Wild West scenario focuses on the threat of a decentralized future. The trigger here is access. In this simulation, highly capable models become fully open source, moving freely across international borders. Without centralized oversight, bad actors weaponize the code. The result is a digital environment flooded with automated scams, hyper-realistic misinformation, and constant cyber disruption. Domestic legislation and national bans prove ineffective. Lawmakers find that their local rules do nothing against borderless, open-source code. This simulation shows that democratized access creates an unpoliceable digital landscape, unless there is an active, global solution to manage negative impacts. The highest stakes simulation is advanced AI on a knife edge. This scenario assumes extreme corporate consolidation. A single tech giant controls an artificial general intelligence capable of autonomous, multi-step planning and self-improvement. In this world, AI adoption is high across both cognitive and physical tasks. While this system could autonomously solve complex medical or engineering problems, it also introduces the risk of a catastrophic systemic failure. This shifts the geopolitical balance. Nation-states suddenly find themselves beholden to a single corporate entity that wields vast technological power. The path with the greatest potential to solve human problems also introduces our most significant single point of failure. The year 2030 will likely fuse elements from several of these paths at once. By running these simulations together, we see 2 specific failure nodes: the danger of nations acting in isolation and the vulnerability of a public that cannot distinguish human from synthetic output. To navigate these risks, the report highlights 2 specific strategies: scaling public AI skills to help workers pivot and defend against scams, and establishing ironclad international regulatory cooperation. We cannot predict the exact shape of AI in 2030, but by stress testing our systems today, we can choose how resilient society will be